Hey guys, this is Aventis, and wow, it's been again a long time since I made a video, so yeah, why not? So, about this video's topic, I had a lot of topics in mind in, the downtime, since I didn't really produce anything. But like, I guess you know the feeling when like you just put down a lot of ideas and then you try to like make something out of it and then you realize you really don't care. Like I had an idea for like an art block sort of video, but then I realized that art block is like, well, no, not my thing. Like I wouldn't say I don't have art blocks, but I don't like calling it art block, and then I just deal with it. Like I don't know. I don't have like long periods of time when I don't draw. So maybe that's why I should make a video about it. But I don't know. What I planned for today, back to the business, is like a sort of like life update, like artsy stuff update kind of stuff. So yeah, the first big thing that happened to me recently is that I finished university. Yay! I have now a master's degree. Also yay! But guess what? In like the last like 2 months or a little more than that, I literally couldn't find a job. Even though I didn't just look at the stuff available for my field of study, which is, by the way, psychology, which I kind of got bored of in like the last 5 years. Anyway, what did I want to do with that? So maybe I had this thought that if I could make myself make videos like really often, like weekly, then I would be a YouTuber and then live off of that, and then I would just save myself the time and effort of like actually doing a full-time job, and then I could concentrate on art. By the way, you could just give me money via my Gumroad stuff, like it's like $5 for like a zine I made, or actually 3 zines, but whatever. So yeah, that is the like life stuff. Other thing that I wanted to talk about is like the art projects that I've been doing, because yeah, it's one thing that I couldn't get a job, but I've been very active in like other places, like art. So first of all, like I guess people who see my videos or like know of my channel know that I am an artist, and you can find like all of my works on like Tumblr and DeviantArt and Twitter and like wherever you want, literally. I have an Instagram now, by the way, too, yeah. And yeah, it's like really random, but me and another friend, we are really like huge into the Dragon Prince. It's a Netflix cartoon and we just love it. We love especially the elves because they are hot. And one day when we just sat at the bar like drinking and drawing, because that is what we do, we sort of randomly decided on making a cosplay, like me making one and my friend making one, and we I don't think we declared it anywhere, but my friend will be Oravos and I picked Runan because I just like Oravos is like my favorite character in the entire show. Let's just face it, he is the one why. So he is the reason why I watched it at all. But I was like, he has this like outfit that doesn't make sense, and this like body paint sort of thing that you should be doing, and I was like, wow, I just cannot do that. So I was like, Ruran will be an easy pick, yeah, or like an easier pick. And yeah, I think we decided on it like months ago. And so far I've got the bracers done and those glove things. Not quite as I think they should like practically work, but they look like a Runan's bracers. So yeah, that's a like thumbs up for me, I guess. And as we speak, I am stitching his like those like border things that he has on his boots, like up on the thighs. By the way, I looked for boots like these high knee boots or whatever you call them, and none of them fit my calves. Yeah, so I have other ideas how I will make his boots, but yeah, so far I am having fun with it, kind of. Although like I have I bought like a wig, but I'm thinking about like buying another one, which like maybe a bit better, because this one was pretty cheap and I was really happy about it. But I would either have to buy another one or like buy a bunch of wefts to you know, like replicate my dear elves hair a bit. Yeah, other than that I have like the base of the horns done. I just couldn't bring myself to like do the you know, the pretty outside part. Yeah. Oh, and also I think the part that I love doing most about cosplays, or well, at least if you don't know, I already made one cosplay last year. It was a Vampire Hunter D cosplay, and it was like, you know, really like fast, kind of rushed, and I didn't really care about, you know, most of the stuff, like his like armor thing or like belt. So I just substituted it with some stuff to like kind of imitate the look. The thing I worked on a lot was his cape and his sword, which I loved making. Like I love making swords, and Runan's sword, it took me like, I didn't count how many hours, but it was like a lot, because I cut the like ornamenting pieces on the blade individually out of like some thick paper, and it made my hand hurt, and like I glued it on individually, and they just came out gorgeous, and I can't wait to paint them. And yeah, I just have the hilt handle, I don't know what you call it, part that I have to also do, and some of it is done, but like first I wanted it to, you know, like in the show, like to make it so that I can just put it together into a bow. And then I realized that is kind of a hard thing to do, especially if you are working with materials that you can find around the house, like paper, because I have a lot of paper and I love working with paper. Yeah, by the way, if you think that my paper sword will not look cool, then I will just snap a picture when it's done, and you will be able to see that you can make the gorgeous sword out of paper, just telling you. Yeah, what was I putting? Yeah, so in the end I think I will just make like 2 quote-unquote regular plates, and they will not be like so I just make them separate and don't care about the bow thing, because it is also ridiculous, because how on earth could you like make a working bow that has that you know, that string part, I don't know how you call it in English, but that just attaches to the blade, which to me is like ridiculous, like it's not practical, and that's not how bows work. But anyway, it looks cool, by the way. Yeah, what I wanted, what did I want to, yeah, the other thing I've got done of this cosplay is the green pants, which I bought at a discount, and I am also really happy about. And so yeah, at least like one item that I didn't have to like sew myself, I guess. Also, I kind of started on that, like I don't know what stuff that is. Like, he has like some sort of vest, and he has this like black sleeve things, and the easiest thing would be to just take a black t-shirt and then cut a hole in the sleeve. It's actually pretty fashionable around here, so I could do that, but no, I will make it out of like scratch, and I got my fabric, so after recording this, I will just see how all the stuff fits. It will be great. And also another life update is that you know, I've been kinda into working out always, but well, right now, because I just want to make this cosplay like great, I also decided on, you know, like losing some weight and stuff, and get healthier and stuff, to like make this thing look even greater, because as you know, I believe that cosplay should be like a fun thing, but I also want to look great, so it's really motivating to, you know, try to lose a bit of like flab of my arms, to make those like moon shadow elf like white strap stuff just look good on it. My mom said that I lost some weight on my biceps, so I guess I am getting there. Yeah, and by the way, back to this cosplay, there are like at least 2 events we want to take ourselves in these cosplays. Like, one is a convention I will go to as an artist, and another is like a Halloween sort of like cosplay competition thing at the local bar. And I just feel like I just don't have enough time to do it, although it will be like months away. But already I had like 2 nightmares already, that I went to a convention in my dream, and I unzipped the bag I packed my cosplay into in my dream, and then I opened it up, and I like had a brown wig in it, and I was like, wow, Runan's hair does not look like that. I don't know, it was like not actually a nightmare, but it just made me feel bad, and like I don't know, it was funny looking back, but it was kind of motivating as well. So yeah, another art thing that is coming up regarding the Dragon Prince is that there will be an Arabos fanzine, and my friend really wants me to participate in it, and I mean, I want to kind of participate in it, but I am a bit afraid that it will be a tight schedule with it, because well, I didn't really post about it anywhere, but I have 2 comics going on that I just haven't posted anywhere, because I don't want anyone to see them yet, because they will be in print. So one of them is like an original comic. It's like a really old project that especially this year, I decided to just remake because the first one just came out like really rushed. So it's going slowly but steadily. It's about my elf original character, Anai. I don't know, I never really bothered about pronouncing his name, sadly. Yeah, and the other comic is like, well, if you know the book Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, actually he has like a bit more books than that one, but it's just a cool name, so that's how I like referring to the whole series. So I picked like 2 characters from his works, and I made a really, or at least I am making kinda right now, a like kind of spicy comic about like 2 male characters, because that is my jam. And the thing is that both comics are about 30 something pages right now, so I have 30 something pages done of them, although my counting of pages is that, you know, like there is a cover and like a title page and like the inside of the covers, and like I like to make a few like concept arty like character drawings on the back, and then there are the actual pages like that are the comic itself. And it seems that because it's a bit shorter, the Rothfuss comic is like coming up victorious of which one I will definitely finish by the time of the convention, which I want to bring it as in print. Yeah, but the other one is like slowly progressing as well, and I would be really happy about it because, you know, it's like my original baby. I had it like for years, and finally it would be great to finish it. Yeah, and after I will be done with those, like I'm really hoping that for Inktober I will kind of start my Mare Dude and the Orc comic, or the Merman and the Orc, or the Merman and the Orc Prince, or like however people are referring to that comic. Like I made a bunch of like concept sketches for them, like by the way, if you don't know, there was a how this Mare Dude and the Orc thing just became a thing is that there was a competition on DeviantArt in like a Merman fan club, I think is the name of the group I was a member of, and I just kind of wanted to participate because I already had like a sketch that would kind of fit the idea, and it was a bunch of orcs making a soup out of a merman, so the merman would be in a pot, and the orc war chief's son is gay and he is seducing the merman out of the pot, and that was the drawing. And so many people loved it that I kind of decided, and also like people have been telling me to make a comic about it, and like I had a whole idea for a story for it. I never thought it would be like that popular, so I really want to kind of start that comic, or at least like finish the concept stuff for Inktober, or I mean during Inktober, like then that would be a cool thing. Yeah. And by the way, I mentioned that convention like so many times. You probably haven't heard of it. It's like a really small thing in my town. But I also want to make like a lot of other stuff for it, like a few bookmarks and like stickers, because like last year the bookmarks made like most of my income, which is a bit strange to me, but they were selling pretty well, so I made a few new ones, and I only have to like glue them, laminate them, and cut them again, and then cut holes in it, and then I put what are those, like these like ribbon things in it to make them look fancy. I mean, they cost me like basically nothing, and people are buying them a lot, so yeah, I want to make some of those as well. Yeah, also like this like voiceover thing, I don't even know which like footage I will put this on yet, and also I just didn't write that detailed script for it, so if so if there are parts when I just can't speak, then I guess that is because I didn't write that detailed script. But anyway, another thing I've been thinking about is like opening commissions, because like that's money, and I mean I don't really need money, but I mean I don't have a job, and it's just frustrating for me. And also you can do a lot of things with money. There's a saying that money can buy happiness, which I guess I agree on, but it can buy the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which I really want. So because I as a kid I haven't read the whole thing, and now I want to, and I want to buy like a nice edition of it. And I don't know why I'm even talking about it, but whatever, this video has been a kind of a bunch of rambling, but I don't mind. I like rambling, and like I don't know, like most of the videos I listen to while I draw nowadays are either like vlogs or Critical Role. But anyway, yeah. By the way, I don't know if it's an interesting thing, but I am now a huge player of Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm kind of enjoying it. And back this year, I made a few drawings for February, and I think I mentioned in another video that I wanted to play a drow character, but that campaign is like on a huge hiatus right now, so I am playing a ranger lady. It is a huge challenge for me, I guess, because all the characters for like I don't know how many years who I loved and I guess identified as, and who were my favorites, were male characters. So yeah, and I don't have many female OCs either, so it's, you know, a nice change. And yeah, and she's a badass, and I put out most of the DPS, but unfortunately the DM's character is like always stealing the kill in the end. I hope he is not watching this video. Anyway, yeah, I guess that was it. Like I think I mentioned everything I wanted. By the way, my Gumroad account I think is still running. I haven't had a look at it in a while, but my zines are there that you can purchase for I think a really low price, considering that they took from months to years. I think yeah the main one took, I guess it's a wee bit more than a year to make. I mean, all the drawings. So yeah, and they are like $5 or $3 or something for the PDF, because right now I have no idea how to ship zines to people who live like far from me. And trust me when I say this, you probably live far from me, unless you are my friend from like the other town who is just watching this. Yeah. Maybe one day I will open up a shop and sell printed stuff if I cannot find a job and realize that freelance artist stuff just pays more than not doing anything. So yeah. I guess I just wanted to mention my zines as advertisement, but I started on rambling again, so I guess this will wrap up this video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, maybe it will be months until I make another video. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me. Bye bye.